A late preterm baby is a baby born between 34 and 37 weeks. A late preterm baby might need some more help than expected. We hope to keep you and your baby together for the duration of your stay in hospital. The doctors, the nurses and the midwives will all help to ensure that the baby receives the extra care and support that they need. This short film will help explain jaundice, monitoring blood sugars, keeping your baby warm and also feeding support. We hope you find this useful.
One of the most important things about having a late preterm baby is trying to keep them warm. You may find it is more difficult than a term baby to keep your baby warm. One of the best ways to do this is with skin-to-skin contact, and if you're unsure on how to do this, your midwife will be able to help you.
Skin-to-skin contact is a beautiful way for you to get to know your baby. It's going to keep your baby warm, and it's going to help regulate their heart rate, their breathing, and they're going to be so much more stable when they're in contact with you.
One of the other tools that we have is a heated mattress. This is a mattress which is placed in the baby's cot and helps to keep your baby's temperature within the right range. Your baby will stay on the heated mattress until their body temperature is stable, but this can sometimes take several days. Late preterm babies are often sleepy after birth and can be more difficult to feed and would not have the same feeding cues that you would expect from a term baby. Keeping them warm and keeping their blood sugars level can help improve their feeding. Skin to skin is also really helpful when trying to establish breastfeeding. We've got lots of help on the ward that you can have for breastfeeding, as well as being able to express breast milk using a breast pump. And many late preterm babies need a combination of breastfeeds with some extra top-ups of express breast milk in the first few days. It's important to respond and feed your baby according to their cues, and we can help you recognise these. And this may involve having to wake your baby to ensure that they're feeding at least 8 to 10 times in a 24-hour period. Jaundice is a yellowing of the skin and whites of the eyes of your baby and is very common after babies are born, particularly in late preterm babies. The way that we assess jaundice is by doing a blood test on your baby to measure the level of jaundice in their blood. If your baby's blood level is high, then your baby may need treatment, and the treatment that we use is called phototherapy. This involves having a blue light exposed on your baby's skin.
I've had 3 that have been under the light. One little girl and 2 boys. The first time was quite scary. We were getting ready to go home, just on the day of leaving. Bags were packed and we were excited to leave. And then we got told that unfortunately she would have to stay, which was a bit distressing for mum and that as well, because she was also got her heart set on going home. And the first time I seen the wee one under the light, that was quite scary, quite distressing. But then you realise that it's for the best. It's for the best of the baby, and it does work. So the last 2 times it's been fine, because we knew what to expect and we knew what the results were for. But I'd say that first experience is quite hard and quite scary, especially when you see them in this little box with a blue light over them and you can't pick them up well, and that's quite hard. But it is for the best.
We know that your baby will be ready for home when they have a stable temperature outside of the hot cot or heated mattress. We want them to be feeding well, ensuring that they are waking for feeds and a feeding plan in place if needed. We also want to make sure that they are not jaundiced and that their blood sugars are stable. When you are home for the first few days, continue to feed your baby responsively, looking for their feeding cues, leaving no more than 3 hours between feeds. If you've been given a feeding plan, continue with this until your community midwife or health visitor advises you to change. If you are ever worried about your late preterm baby, please don't hesitate to get in touch with your maternity team.